No, this is Jermaine. And guys, I'm making a video, and this video is to stop anyone who would like to finance a car through Uber's program. I am making this video because I care about you and I do not want you to take out a loan, an Uber loan. Like, they are not good loans. They are the worst. The worst. It is the worst thing you could sign up for. Like, literally, it is the worst thing you could sign up for. Okay? How the Uber loan works to get a car financed through Uber, how it works is if you have good credit, you don't even need it. If you have decent credit, you can just go to the Toyota dealership yourself, get a car, no problems. Okay, that's what I did. I didn't get a Toyota, I got a VW, I like Volkswagens. Okay, but if you have good credit, go get your own car. Stay away from the Uber finance. If you don't have good credit, this is an option for you. But I am making this video for people who have bad credit, who is looking for a way out, and who think that the Uber finance is their way out. It is not your golden ticket. It is your ticket to slavery, okay? This is how it works. You have a bad credit score, meaning that no one wants to give you a loan for a car because in the past you may not have paid or something happened in the past. So you are considered not trustworthy. Uber, on the other hand, say that you are trustworthy. Why does Uber think that you're trustworthy? Uber thinks that you're trustworthy because you've signed up to be an Uber driver, okay? And every week you make X amount of money. So to Uber, that seems like you're a trustworthy candidate because you're making $5,000 a month, all right? Because that's what Uber is paying you. Now, that's not your taxes, that's not your insurance, that's not your food on the job, that's what Uber is paying you. So Uber sees that there's $5,000 going into your account that you're generating from Uber. That's great. Now they say that you're good enough to have a car. Alright? So Uber sets you up with these banks. Not Bank of America, not Chase. These, banks that no one has really heard of. These, little small banks that'll cater to a company like Uber. So now, all these drivers with credit scores under 600, they're all put into this category, okay? Now, Uber sends messages and emails out to these guys. Hey guys, ladies, you can sign up, you can go to the Toyota dealership, you can get a new car, and every week we'll take a portion of the payment out of your weekly statement. Okay. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal if it didn't cost the driver an arm and a leg. And I mean literally an arm and a leg. Okay, so your name's put on this list. You're sent the email out. You can go to this Toyota dealership, this Prius qualifies, this Camry qualifies. You just go down there, you sign up, you get a car, you're awesome. You can start driving for Uber, great. What's the interest rate on those cars? So when I went to VW and got my car, the interest rate I was looking at was 0% interest. Alright. Now if you guys know anything about cars, or if you know anything about interest, 0% interest is the best way to go. But fortunately, I had good credit, so 0% interest, and I'm also leasing my car, at least to own. So at the end of my lease, I'm gonna do this whole buyback thing, and I'm gonna buy the car. All right. So that's one option. All right. But with the Uber finance option, the interest rate started at 17%. Okay. Now just think, 17% is a lot of money. So you take a $30,000 car and you add 17% to that. Poor driver is going to be working a long time to pay for that. Now, let's not include the Uber cuts. 20% cuts. So the driver who was out working crazy hours and he was making $1,000 a week. Now he works the same amount of hours And he doesn't make $1,000 a week. He makes $800 a week. But what has happened? This is what happened. His pay has dropped. But his car payments haven't. His gas haven't. They all stay the same. But the work dropped. He's making less money, but the payments and everything else stays the same. So how is this driver going to deal with this? How is he going to get himself out of this situation? This driver has to work every week, okay? You have to work every week. Because if you get behind 1 week, because they take out the payments every week, if you get behind 1 week, like, you got to make it up the next week. And if you're already struggling to get by the first week, you don't even have time to take off. You don't even have time to think about taking off. The only time you have to think about is paying for that car loan. Now, to some people, the Uber car loan may be the only option. You may live in an area where there's no buses, there's no public trains, and you just cannot get a car. To those people, this is your option. I mean, the best thing I would say to you guys is you are going to be paying a lot for the car and the interest and the whole 9 yards. I mean, at least you can write off the payments. But actually, when you're buying a car, you can't write off the payments. You can only take the 56 cents a mile. So if you guys are thinking about getting a car for Uber, I really, guys, want you to think about it more. Really want you to think about it more. Maybe not get a 2015. Maybe get a 2005. No, because Uber still accepts, in some markets, 2005, 2006. That might be a better option. Because that $30,000 car may cost you $60,000 over the course of 6 years or 5 years. And that's a lot of money. Now just think if you had a normal job working at McDonald's, making $15 an hour. Okay, how much money would you lose over 5 years? Versus if you're driving for Uber and you just bought a brand new car with the Uber finance, and now, you're stuck paying payments and Uber's lowering their price. McDonald's is not cutting the pay on their employees. They're only going up. So just think about that, guys. Uber is cutting the rates for the drivers, and other companies like McDonald's, they don't lower the rates for their employees. They only give them raises. When was the last time Uber thought about giving you a raise? If you like my videos, hit the like button. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe to my videos. That's a wrap. Peace.